Hi, how you doing? I'm Bradford from Atlas Sound and Deerhunter. Do I start? Okay. Oh, I put this in my bag because it's $3.99, which is something I love about Amoeba is you find these deals. It's Raymond Scott, Reckless Nights and Turkish Twilights. This is his big band type stuff. Everybody's heard this, like Powerhouse. It was used in like early animations. It's like dum bum 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 bum, you know, Powerhouse. Here's a catalog. The Spring 1974. Offerings by G.W. MacKinnon, Purveyor of Fine Automated Musical Instruments. This ties into the futurism thing. I'm buying this because it's $3.99. This is a perfect example of the kind of shit that I thrive on. This is a bunch of robot dudes playing music, and it's for sale. Augmentation of pipes with automation robots on the front. This will be a real winner for a tourist attraction or a restaurant. These are amazing. Look at this. There's so many cool things. $3.99 for a random ephemeral distraction. Sold. Here's a Dead Moon t-shirt. Why not? Love Dead Moon. Portland, Oregon. Great band. Great legacy that is best summarized by a t-shirt at Amoeba. I was born in Athens, Georgia, but we moved down the highway to Marietta, Georgia, home of Newt Gingrich, whose house we egged once. And if he becomes president, I just want that to be known, that I egged the president's house. And this book, which I read in 1995, had a huge impact on what I was to do with my life. People have asked me how I heard it. Oh, how did you grow? Where did you find out about Perubu? And the honest truth is that I found out about it, a lot of this stuff from this book called Cult Rockers. And this book contains writings on a lot of people that I came to search out. Don Von Belay, Captain Beefheart, Lou Reed, Perubu. This is the first time I ever heard of Perubu. This is Music Futurista, The Art of Noises. This is a compilation of futurism. Music and words from the Italian Futurist movement of 1909 to 1935. They were known for their typography experiments and their love of speed, like not the drug, the attitude, or like they wanted everything to be fast and wild and efficient. Rosie and the Originals, a nice used CD copy. Rosie and the Originals I found out about because I was depressed and my dad has a truck. My dad's like, well, might as well get in the truck and take a ride around. And we drove around and listened to the 50s station. Rosie and the Originals' Angel Baby played. I thought it was the most haunting sounding song. And it has this amazing haunted saxophone solo. But the great thing about this song, Angel Baby by Rosie and the Originals, is it was recorded in an airplane hangar. It's just like heaven, like Carl Perkins, Honky Tonk Gal. This is some rare and unissued Carl Perkins, but it features in the song I'd like for you to use in your little... Her Love Rubbed Off. It's the first song to use a lot of fucked up tape echo and vocals. It sort of laid down when you listen to it, it sounds like Suicide recorded, went back to 1953 and recorded in Sun Studios. Recorded January 1957. This is an alternate take or an alternate mix. I don't know what's on here, but I'm buying it. But it's Her Love Rubbed Off is the most fucked up song ever recorded in the history of rock and roll. This is my favorite favorite Everly Brothers album, A Date with Everly Brothers, which I think none of us would mind having. Kathy's Clown and Love Hurts. Side 2 of this fantastic album starts with Love Hurts and ends with Kathy's Clown. That's the most valuable 4 or 5 inches of vinyl in this store.
I hear this sound. Here he comes. That's Kathy's Clown.
The West Coast pop art experimental band. I like this song, I Won't Hurt You. It's really haunted and spooky sounding, but the guy obviously had a cold when he made it because he needs to blow his nose.
I've lost all of my pride. I've been to paradise and out the other side.
And this is the last thing I'll talk about. This is Clusters Curiosum. This is a later Cluster album. It's not the best Cluster album, but it's good. But I just wanted this when I got here because I was like, oh, it's, you know, OBI Japanese vinyl CD of this album. And I do like the album. I thought I was going to come back and get it later. So I hid it in the Tuxedo Moon section. It was not there. They apparently had gone through and found it. So the lesson that I'd like to close my thing is that you don't stash things at Amoeba. It's not going to work out. It's a waste of time, and it's just difficult for the employees and for you, and it'll end up being processed. And you just don't want the item that you want to purchase to be reprocessed. That's all I have to say.
Amoeba.